Well, when 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 we were setting up today, I said, let's not get, the public education banner fall. I don't want that metaphor. And it happened. I'm very superstitious. I'm not as good a speaker as Shamik. Unfortunately, we would all want that to be the case, but it happens only to a few of them, not me. So as Shamik said, I'm Mara Colesas. I'm a BUSD parent, but I haven't been there, like at the first call. I came the second call. So as we were preparing for this demonstration, my son, a 5th grader, Milo, who's somewhere around there, told me, welcome to the 1-year anniversary of a 2-week lockdown. It's been hard. And last night, before going to bed, he said, Mami, falta justo un mes. Mommy, there's exactly 1 month less. He is counting the days. He can't wait, literally. The kids deserve that big applause, but I think we all need a huge applause as well, because we came together and we acted together and we deserve this self-congratulation. So I want an applause for all of us. Not a 1 minute, not a 1 minute. Why this applause? Because it's nice, but also because while it is true that COVID has been an unprecedented situation, at a certain point it became clear that science said it was safe to reopen school. And despite this, existing institutional actors showed no sense of urgency or crisis. It became clear that kids had no voice nor vote in these conversations. So parents got together and founded BUSD Parents Group. These parents, the Shamik cohorts and others, fill that silent void with the voices of our kids with clear priorities in mind. And the group grew bigger and bigger in the middle of isolation and Zoom, without stifling voices, without being anti-anything, with a range of positions. This is true, but we have been pro-kids, pro-equity, pro-teachers, and pro-public education with one clear priority: bring kids back to school where they belong. We advocated for 5 full days, split the district, in person and online, the most equitable and inclusive proposal of all. We worked with all relevant stakeholders critically, very critically, but also very constructively, trying to find overlapping ways to unlock the situation so that our kids, all of our kids, could have what they need, deserve, and are granted constitutionally. And we accomplished a lot. We learned the power of participation, of politics with capital P. Please do not forget this. We can do things together. How happy are we that we succeeded in getting what we have advocating for? Woo! And yet, this is the downer, and yet our work is not done, as many people said today. As we stand, our middle and high schoolers won't have significant in-person instruction until the fall. Middle schoolers and high schoolers need middle schoolers and high schoolers in school. They need their teachers. We all know that. The mayor and the vice mayor, as Shamik read today, said that schools can open for all kids. We cannot put logistics before values. Now I want to finish with a personal story. My My father's parents migrated to Argentina as a married couple in the late 20s. They lived in an immigrant neighborhood, like many neighborhoods in this country. Public institutions were totally foreign to them. And my father did not speak Spanish until he entered public elementary school. He was a Spanish learner there, right? And he made it all throughout to the public system, elementary school, secondary school, university, and he graduated as an engineer. And so committed was he that he became the president of the Student Union of the Faculty of Engineering in Buenos Aires. And he had a formal voice in the governing bodies, because public universities in Argentina have a political voice in a national stage. And he became in that role until the coup d'etat of the late 60s in Argentina, and he remained committed to public university through that dictatorship and another that would come, later becoming a graduate in the council member of the governing body of the public university. Because he knew by experience that public university is the key, that public education is key. It provides the essential foundation for belonging in society and access to the full benefits of citizenship. He couldn't have done it otherwise. I couldn't have done it otherwise. Public education for all kids is the first and foremost thing that public leaders need to support. It shouldn't be subject to surveys. It should not be a consumer issue. That's why it's called public, actually. And we defend public education because it's not only about our kids, it is about our kids, but also about the kind of society we want for everybody. We have to make everything that public education can and should be. 5 full days, K through 12, OpenSchools Berkeley.